no longer live independently, and in 2021 she moved into Signacare in Waterford at the age of 59. So soon after that she realised that she really needed to kind of take action to continue her creativity in some way. So she put a call out through her friends and contacts online to see if there was some way that she could continue making art. And our chairperson, Catherine Dray, saw that plea, and so we created this new relationship, this new great bond between Caroline and Corina. And so for over a year, they started working together in Corina's room in the nursing home, which is called the Tree House. And the artists spent a lot of time learning and being surprised by each other and excited by each other's practices and their methods and their approaches. And they started begin a new way of working together and a new shape, developing new creative processes, which allowed Corina to really push the boundaries of her physical limitation and realise her artistic ambitions. They explored new materials, but also they used some of the old puppets that Corina would have had before, and to re-examine her new circumstances. And through this process, Corina made the brave decision to face her greatest fear and to make work about the move to long-term care. So we are absolutely thrilled with this exhibition, and we're delighted to present it in partnership with GOMA and with generous funding from Creative Waterford. An enormous amount of work has gone into this exhibition, and I'd just like to say a few words of thanks, and I've all written down here so I make sure I don't forget anyone. So firstly, a huge thank you to Creative Waterford for funding this exhibition. It wouldn't have been possible without it, and it's great that Catherine Collins is here, and we'll be hearing from Catherine shortly. I'd also like to acknowledge our core funders, the Arts Council and the HSC, and also Waterford Council for their ongoing support as well. It's been an absolute pleasure working with Jenna and the team here at GOMA. Thank you for hosting the exhibition and for all the support in making it possible. You were just such a legend all week, Jenna. Thanks so much. Huge work goes into creating artworks, but also curating the space and installing the work. And we're very lucky to have the support of artist Claire Scott and Tom Quilty install the exhibition this week. So thank you both. Thanks also to Corina's very talented family, whose work is evident in the other room, in the puppet room, Jupe, Adrian and Killian Down. So they supported the building of the room and getting it here, so thank you so much. Signacare Waterford, they've also been so tremendous in their support in facilitating the project. And I'd like to say a special thanks to Anne for her, Gráinne Kerwin and Bernie Lyons for just making sure the project happened each week, but also kindly supporting the launch with some beautiful food. Thanks also to Linda, Corina's carer, and Ali, who I think is with Corina today. So Corina has many friends from an online community who are unable to be here in person, and so we're absolutely thrilled that we've been able to live stream the event. So hello everyone at home. And just a big thanks to Paul Dower from Waterford in Your Pocket for making this possible. Thanks, Paul. Thanks also to photographer Keith Kearns, who's been documenting this whole process for us, and who's here again today. Thanks, Paul. A big thank you to the local media for their ongoing support, Waterford News and Star, Munster Express and WRFM as well. And many thanks to Pascal de Koning, who's here earlier on, she's going to give a lovely speech very shortly, but she also gave the most wonderful tour earlier on as well, and really special, and made us all stop and listen and look and really enjoy the work. And a big, huge thanks to my dear colleague Maeve. Maeve is just this lady who works in behind the scenes of everything. She's been a super support managing this project and supporting Corina and Caroline to produce this exhibition. And she's been a bouncing board for ideas, liaising with all partners, the artists, funders, the venue, and Signacare. And so thank you, Maeve. We're really lucky to have you. Thank you. Finally, it has been our absolute privilege to work with both Corina and Caroline in creating I Brought the Dream of Flying. Thank you both for sharing your beautiful, moving, challenging and thought-provoking work. It's so very special. Thank you. I really hope you're thrilled with it, and that the doors are knocked down all week for the next 4 weeks at GOMA, and there's so many visitors get to experience this very special exhibition. Thank you so much. And I'm now going to hand over to Catherine Collins from Creative Waterford. Thank you, Catherine.
Hi everybody, I'm in my enormous coat, take up less space. Just to say thank you so much to everybody for being here and being part of this work today as well. It's fantastic, and thank you, Claire, for the introduction there. So it's my absolute pleasure to be here to represent Creative Waterford, and I think this project really embodies the work of Creative Waterford. Creative Waterford began in 2018 under Creative Ireland, the national body, so each local authority has funding for basically community projects, and we really like to try and emphasise collaboration. And a lot of the projects are around community and I suppose health and well-being as well. So partnering with Waterford Healing Arts Trust is an absolute bonus for us to have such a professional organisation in the city and the county delivering the work that they do. And you can see the friendship here between Corina and Caroline, and that collaboration that is very obvious. So that they're exactly the type of project that Creative Waterford likes to fund. So it was fantastic when Waterford Healing Arts Trust came to us with the idea. I immediately went scouring around budgets just to make sure that we really could support the project. So it's a privilege to have been able to do that. So a really big thanks to Waterford Healing Arts Trust and to GOMA. The gallery has come on in leaps and bounds here, and it's really after building a great name. It's a very accessible space, and I think somewhere that people are very comfortable to come in to use. So delighted that it's here in the city centre and very accessible to people as well. Just a quick word about Creative Waterford. It began in 2018 and we had a 5-year strategy which ended in 2022. Luckily, we was funded again for another 5 years, so we're just preparing our strategy 23 to 27, and we will be doing an open call sometime in the spring, launching the next 5-year strategy, but also a funding scheme. So you can see the value of the type of project that can come out. We don't concentrate necessarily on the arts, we look at creativity across the full realm of what creativity can bring into a community. And this is the type of project that really works, you know, where we have two artists working collaboratively, bringing their work to the community and showcasing how creativity can take place in unexpected places. And I think that's such an important piece of this. You don't expect, I suppose, creativity, a nursing home to be a place of creativity, but Corina has broken boundaries and shown us what that can be. So thank you very much, delighted to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you. I was going to wing it, but this morning I thought I should write something down, and if I can't finish, then May will read it for me. I decided to record my few words as I'm most likely too shoot to speak. Sorry. Why not? I'm not gonna have you sure.
Big glasses, Corina. Okay, so Corina says, I just actually turn this down for a second. I'll have you in stereo height. Okay, Corina says, I decided to record my few words as I most likely will be too shook to speak. This event is enormous in all its ways and utterly wonderful. Of course, the first thing to say is thank you. I can't list anyone in particular as there are simply too many to thank. It isn't just the amazing art team who made this exhibition possible and created this astonishing display, and all of you for being here, but it's also the support I receive from all those online and in person. Friends, family, staff, ME and disability communities, supporters of my work and story. A message from Australia, Chile, or anywhere around the globe is almost equal to day-to-day and creative support. So to avoid missing anyone, a global thank you. Without you all, I wouldn't be here today. My deepest gratitude for this unrelenting belief in me, my story, my work, as evident here today. This exhibition is a result of not wanting to create any art about my new life in care, and that I had firmly resigned as advocate for other people with ME and disabilities. As you can see all around you, I failed spectacularly at both. The collaborative process with Caroline became a way to reuse the puppets, clay and paper I had brought with me to the treehouse. The marionette puppets now representing the room and collaborative process. Miracle Miracle giving up her advocacy role and needed to rest. Each newly created piece helped me to tell my story, but also through them I understood my story. Now they and all the other recycled art pieces are here, ready for their new lives. So am I. Letting go is always a new beginning. Last night, at the edge of sleep, I thought about the one hope I have, that with this exhibition, that the worldwide ME community will be heard and no longer told that our illness is a lifestyle choice. That by simply thinking you can do something, you are recovered. The losses are too great in my creative and day-to-day living. Perhaps it is my stubbornness and ability to always find a new way to create and thus understand my life became my accidental survival technique. And now all of that is here in a visual way. Thanks to many.
So I didn't really expect to say anything, but and that was just so beautiful. I think Corina has just said so much. But I think just from my point of view as an artist, to work with somebody like Corina, just like what I have learned in the last year and a half has just been incredible. And there were moments, many moments, but what we've put together now is just like, I think what you've done, and I think you may have ME, but you're such a strong person, and everybody here I think can see that in this room and in this work. So thank you, Corina, for allowing me to work with you. And also just in particular, and Corina and I both feel this, is that Wash was incredible, and they went and, when I asked them a question like, can we, I've never had no yet. I'm waiting for no, but I haven't had no yet. And Claire and Maeve are incredible, and all the staff in Wash, but particularly Maeve. She puts up with us, phoning her, emails, texts, can we, and always, her first response may be, oh no. But she will always figure a way around it. So we wanted really to say thank you very much for a project like this cannot happen without support, and the arts and health support from Watt and from Maeve and Claire and the gang is just out of this world. Thank you.
No.
Ouch. Shall I take it off? What else then doing? Hello everyone. Yeah, now, like, just like you said, like, hello you. My turn. What do I say after all of that? Just not much really, except maybe for that invitation again, that some of you have heard in the talk that we had earlier on, but that invitation again to really listen, to hear it, to see it, and to be touched, to be moved, to be connected to. Hi, Carol. Hello, everyone. This is what life can be. It's not easy. But creative process, coming together, meeting each other, seeing, listening, being there for one another, that too is life. And that's what Corina shows us, and Caroline, and all of us here connecting to each other. And I think that's all I need to say.
Thank you all. It's incredible.
I forgot to thank Roger and the family.
Find out yet? No.
Do you want me to tell them now?
You.
Part of your suitcase is in the suitcase out there.
It's a small contribution.
Months ago, when I was working on the title, what became the title keeps diverting the suitcase. I needed the strap, and the following day, Caroline came with straps from Roger's suitcase, but he didn't know until probably today. So there have been so many laughs and crying and extraordinary moments. Oh, today. Yeah, we did it.
You did it. You did it. You did it.
Please enjoy and like Pascal said, just take it in, because it's not a quick, like from the start we had said it had to be, or you had said it had to be, or Maeve, that it had to be in a gallery because it wasn't pretty pictures. And I know people will understand. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you, everybody. You really did do it, so thank you so much. This has been such a special occasion. Thanks again to our funders, Creative Waterford and GOMA, for hosting this exhibition, and you all for coming. And we just have a small, tiny little gift for you both. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, everyone.
Well done, everybody.